Hello and welcome to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Today I'm having a beer off, if you like, a bit of competition. I'm going to put ALDI's main Pilsner up against Lidl's main Pilsner. So we get the two fighters out. Representing ALDI, we've got Rheinbacher with their premium Pilsner, coming in at 4.8% ABV, 500ml bottle. It is premium German Pilsner, brewed using only the finest ingredients and also brewed in accordance with the German purity law. So there is the Rheinbacher, and we're putting the Rheinbacher up against Lidl's Perlenbacher. Again, premium pils. It says brewed with the finest ingredients. Premium pils beer is brewed in accordance with the German Reinheitsgebot, which is basically German for purity laws, so the same spiel as what's written on this one. However, this one also says on the bottle, produced in France on the back. So it's actually a French beer, but it's brewed under the German purity law. So yeah, there are differences straight away. Rheinbacher, brown glass bottle. Obviously the Perlenbacher has its green glass bottle. The Perlenbacher has a twist off cap, whereas the Rheinbacher does not. That is your standard tug off cap. There we go. So there's the artwork on both of them. I think personally the Rheinbacher has a slightly more premium look about it, if I was asked my opinion. But that's not what it's all about, is it? Both cost 99p, these bottles. 500ml bottles, premium German lager, 99p a bottle. That can't be bad, is it? Pretty good, decent value for money, that. So what we're going to do, we're going to get these two beers out of the bottle, put them in a glass. We've got matching glasses for both. I'm going to try and make this as fair as I can. I'm going to pour a bit of the Rheinbacher from ALDI first. Get the cap off. There we go. A little bit of smoke on the opening for that one. Not going to pour all of it out. So yep, there we go. There is the Rheinbacher from ALDI. Clear looking lager. A little bit of carbonation. Decent enough levels of carbonation on that one. You can see the bubbles kind of spiralling their way up the glass. It's got half a finger of a fluffy white head. So there's the Rheinbacher. Perlenbacher has a twist off cap. Always handy. Again, quite a bit of smoke in the opening and quite a skunky smell as I cracked open that bottle there, but that is the risk you take when you serve your beer out of a green glass bottle. There's the Perlenbacher. So we've got Rheinbacher. There's the Perlenbacher. Perlenbacher. Getting decent enough levels of carbonation. Finger has dissipated pretty quickly on this one. If I hold them up, they do look very similar. To be honest, holding them up to the light, they look almost identical. There's no real difference between the two there, is there? Clear as you like, golden colour. Gentle carbonation now. They look the same. Let's get the aromas. So I'll start with the aroma on the Rheinbacher. Citrus sweetness. Crisp kind of malt aroma going on with it. But that smells nice. It smells clean, which is always good. But yeah, light citrus sweetness. A little bit of malt on the aroma. Smells like a decent lager. Let's get the aroma on the Perlenbacher. Give it a shake without throwing it all over myself. This one not so sweet on the aroma. Slightly less sort of citrus sweetness on the aroma. A bit more of a hoppy aroma on this one. A bit more of a bitter kind of aroma, if that makes any sense. Definitely a bit more of a hoppy feel to it. Luckily that skunkiness that I smelt when I first opened the bottle has disappeared, which is good. So yeah, I think the Rheinbacher smells a bit cleaner, a bit more citrusy. This one smells a bit more hoppy. Let's get stuck in. Going to start with the Rheinbacher. Clean, crisp, subtle citrus sweetness. Nice malty taste to it as well. Very little in the way of bitterness at the back end. Nicely carbonated. Just does enough to throw that citrus sweetness around it. It gives a nice malt flavour mid-palate as well. Very crisp, very refreshing. That's a cracking lager. Love it. Perlenbacher. Again, I'll give it a swig. Open up a little bit. Get stuck in. Cheers. Slightly more bitter, this one. Slight more bitterness on the back end for this one. Not getting as much citrus sweetness on this one. Not getting as much malt. But there's definitely a bit more bitterness from hops, I'm assuming, that's gone into this one. Again, I'm going to shake them up. So get some life back into both from Rheinbacher again. It's clean, it's crisp, light body to it. Really drinkable. Citrus freshness. A little bit of malt there. Very little in the way of bitterness at the back end. This one, it just has more bitterness, more hoppiness in the aroma, this one. And a lot more bitterness on the back end. Perhaps not, again, very light, crisp mouthfeel, what you'd expect from the style. But there's a lot more bitterness on this one than the Rheinbacher. But to be honest, they're both very good. And they're 99p each. So you can't go wrong. Excuse me. Knew that was coming. The Rheinbacher tastes cleaner. If that makes any sense. Cleaner, slightly more crisp. Bit more easy drinking, I think, this one, than the Perlenbacher. Slightly more citrus sweetness on this. But it's lovely. And so for 99p a bottle, you can't go wrong. And also, I might mention, they sell this in cans as well in Aldi. You can get 4 500ml cans in Aldi for £2.99. It's a bargain. It tastes just as clean out of a can as well, I might add. So the Rheinbacher, I love it. I've reviewed it before. I think I gave it a 10 out of 10. I still think this, pound for pound, is the best lager purchased in the country. In terms of quality and value for money, I still think this is the best one going. Perlenbacher, again, it is clean, it is crisp, but a bit more bitterness. Bit more bitterness to this one. But it does have that kind of French lager kind of taste to it at the back end. Again, very light mouthfeel, nice and crisp. Doesn't quite have that citrus sweetness you get with the Rheinbacher, but nicely carbonated, and there's definitely a bit more bitterness on the back end with this one. But it's good. It is good. But yeah, the only risk you run with these is that green glass bottle. If it's been on the shelf for a while, you might be in trouble. You're not going to get as much of that with this. The Perlenbacher is a cracking beer, and again, 99p. I don't know if they sell it in cans, so I don't know if you get the deal that you get with the Rheinbacher, the 4 cans of Rheinbacher for £2.99. I don't know if Perlenbacher do that, or Lidl do that, should I say, with the Perlenbacher. But still, 99p for this is very, very good. You probably won't get a better beer than this in Lidl. I've yet to have a better beer than this out of Aldi, to be honest. Rheinbacher just edges it for me. It just edges it for me. Rheinbacher for me is a 10 out of 10. Perlenbacher, though, is easily a 9 out of 10. It's a cracking lager. It really is. But to my personal tastes and pocket, Rheinbacher is the better beer and the better deal. But make up your own mind. Go out to ALDI or LIDL. I'm lucky because I've got both of them quite local to me, so I was able to do this video. Rheinbacher and ALDI just edge it for me, but it was close. It was very close. Perlenbacher is a fantastic beer. It really is a good beer, well worth the money. 99p of it, you know, it's well worth it. So yeah, Rheinbacher just edges it, but it was close. Two very, very good beers, extremely good value for money, both of them. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, give it a thumbs up, and until my next one, you take care.